Hi guys, it's me, and today we're checking out something a little different but still really important when it comes to engines, performance, and reliability. If you want to buy this fuel injection pump compatible with 4BT 4BT a 3.9 liters 125 horsepower 140 horsepower engine 526-8997-526-1583 CPES4PD120RS Replacement Parts, then please visit the link provided in the description. But before you do that, let's actually dive into what this part is, why it matters, and why this is one of those components that doesn't always get the spotlight but plays a crucial role in how your engine runs day after day. Now, if you're someone who's familiar with Cummins engines, especially the 4BT and 4BTA models, you already know these engines are workhorses. They've been around for years, powering everything from light-duty trucks to industrial machinery. And what really makes them shine is their balance between power output, fuel efficiency, and overall durability. But none of that happens without a proper fuel injection system. That's where this specific injection pump comes into play. So let's break it down. The fuel injection pump is essentially the heart of your diesel engine's fuel system. Its main job is to deliver the right amount of fuel at the right time into the combustion chamber. Sounds simple, but in reality, it's one of the most precise and critical processes happening inside any diesel engine. Too much fuel, and you're wasting energy while producing smoke. Too little fuel, and your engine underperforms or struggles. The timing has to be dead on, otherwise, efficiency, performance, and emissions all take a hit. What's cool about this compatible pump, designed for 4BT 4BT a 3.9 liters engines rated at 125 horsepower to 140 horsepower, is that it's made to meet the same standards as the original, but with a focus on reliability and compatibility. The replacement part numbers here are 5,268,997, 5,261,583, and CPES4PD120RS, which line up with what mechanics and engine builders already know. Having these exact numbers ensures you're getting something that's going to fit and function properly without the headaches of mismatched parts. Now, let's talk about why someone would even be in the market for one of these. Diesel engines are tough, but like anything mechanical, components wear out. Over time, seals degrade, internal tolerances loosen, and performance can drop. You might notice things like harder starts in cold weather, reduced fuel efficiency, more smoke from the exhaust, or even a noticeable loss of power. These are all telltale signs that the fuel pump could be on its way out. And when that happens, replacing it isn't just an option, it's necessary to keep the engine alive. This pump in particular is built for heavy-duty reliability. The material quality is solid, and the internal components are engineered to maintain precise fuel delivery over thousands of cycles. We're talking about long-term durability because when you're running a Cummins 4BT, chances are you're relying on it for more than just casual use. These engines are in trucks, generators, and even construction equipment. Downtime isn't just inconvenient, it can be costly. So having a dependable replacement like this is actually an investment in keeping your machinery running without hiccups. One thing I really appreciate here is that compatibility is straightforward. You don't need to worry about modifications, hacking together parts, or dealing with questionable aftermarket fits. This injection pump is made to line up directly with your 4BT or 4BTA engine, which takes out a lot of the guesswork. And for DIYers or mechanics, that's huge. Installing an injection pump is already a technical process. You want to know the part itself is going to fit perfectly before you even pick up a wrench. And let's not forget performance. The 4BT engines, when properly tuned and maintained, are beasts. They're not just about raw horsepower, they're about torque delivery, consistency, and fuel efficiency. A fresh injection pump restores that balance, giving you back that crisp throttle response and efficient burn that these engines are known for. It's the difference between an engine that feels tired and sluggish versus one that's ready to take on whatever workload you throw at it. Now, I know some people wonder, why not rebuild instead of replacing? That's a fair question. Rebuilding is an option, but it requires specialized tools, knowledge, and in many cases, sourcing individual components that may or may not be up to standard. A full replacement pump takes out the uncertainty. You get a complete unit that's been built to spec, tested, and ready to install. It's a more straightforward solution, especially if you're looking for peace of mind and less downtime. Let's zoom out a little bit and talk about where this fits in the bigger picture. Diesel engines, and particularly the Cummins 4BT, are known for their simplicity and ruggedness compared to modern engines with tons of electronics. That simplicity is what makes parts like this injection pump so important. There's no computer doing the heavy lifting, it's purely mechanical precision. And that's also why getting the right replacement part matters so much. This pump isn't just a piece of hardware, it's the key to unlocking the full potential of that legendary Cummins reliability. And speaking of reliability, another thing to highlight is how much of a difference a properly functioning injection pump makes for long-term engine health. Poor fuel delivery doesn't just affect